Hi. Just felt like I should do a video since I had a shower. Oh, God. Did you all tune in to my hepatitis video? I hope so. And you know what? It was super interesting, to me at least. And I'm kind of picky, but I thought it was really good. The idea that there could be no more hepatitis C by 2030, I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? I think it's awesome. Like, who knew that? It's so interesting, too. You know, you think, oh, well, why is the educated debutante talking about hepatitis C? But I tell you what, maybe, just maybe, somebody will go to the doctor and they'll get themselves screened. And they'll go in there and find out, I'll be darned, I have hepatitis C. What am I going to do? I don't have any symptoms. And then the doctor will say, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to treat you. So we're going to take these 12 weeks of whatever, and then you're going to be cured. Like, what? Cured? And then you don't have hepatitis C anymore. Now, you could get it again, but you're not going to have it anymore from then. I mean, that's pretty awesome to me. Call me crazy. Yes, I saw Nina and Janie on there, but oh, darn it. This is supposed to be a subscriber video. I'll tell you what, I should have known. Well, I'll give y'all a break. You did a nice, informative interview. Thank you, Lee. I think hepatitis has this like bad stigma to it, which is really just not accurate and not fair. So if you're tuning in now and you didn't see, I just did a live interview with Dr. Leslie Miller, who's head of a major liver clinic in the United States. And she is really one of the foremost hepatitis C experts. And we have to pay attention to people like that. I remember saying to a doctor years ago, well, what about hepatitis C? And they were like, well, you weren't born before 1965. You don't do IV drugs. You didn't have a blood transfusion before 1980. And you don't engage in risky sex. So you don't need the screening. Well, in 2020, the CDC, also when COVID came out, the CDC said, hey, hold your horses, Batman. Everybody should get a hepatitis C screening because we can treat it. And today, Dr. Miller was on telling us hepatitis C can live on surfaces for 2 weeks. So maybe you don't use IV drugs. Maybe you just do a little cocaine and you put a little thing in your nose. Me never do that because I watched Sweet Valley High books. Not watched. I read Sweet Valley High. Just a little side note. Regina Morrow did cocaine and just died right on the spot. And I was 12 years old and I was like, cocaine ain't for Adrian. I can tell you that because I'm not going to die. So anyway, whether that's true or not, it kept me from a life of drugs. So you can get it from sharing something that you do cocaine with, whatever that thing is, that metal thing. You could have gotten a tattoo. Maybe you had a liver transplant. You matched the wallpaper in the bathroom. I don't know if that's a compliment, but that's really important. It's not something to be ashamed of or like, oh, I don't want people to know. Some people don't know they have it. Yet Marla had heart surgery last year. She's one of my subscribers. She got screened. Several people commented on my post on Saturday. They had gotten, one person had had a heart transplant and the heart donor had hepatitis and they were able to get treated and it was cured. So people are going to get it that aren't really doing anything wrong, but they get it. So anyway, let's just be open and honest. And next time you go to the doctor and you go to get all your stuff, your mammogram and your this and your that, say, hey, you know what? I want to get screened for hepatitis C. And you get screened. You don't do any of those other things. You don't need to get tested again. Now, if you still are doing all sorts of other stuff, you know, which is fine, no judgment here, you probably need to get screened more often. But most of us could get screened once and then say, adios, amigo. So that's my goal. I'm also behind on my mammogram. So thank y'all for tuning in. And if you didn't, go back and watch the video, and subscribers, I'm coming over just to talk to y'all next.